Hey there, I am Casey Zaugg, your iFit trainer. Today we've got a little VC action going on, starting our workout at the Victory Monument, honoring the Viet Cong here in the Mekong Delta region in southern Vietnam. We've got a super fun endurance workout planned, so let's roll out. Now that we've started our warm-up, get your legs spinning. Cadence of about 60 RPM right now. Keep your RPE between 2 and 3 as we warm up, get the blood flowing in our legs. Today is a scorcher in southern Vietnam. Temperatures are in the mid-90s, high humidity. So we've got some serious endurance effort to lay down. We've got about 4 minutes left in this warm-up, so I want to make sure we've got the blood flowing, everything feeling nice and limber as we spin, because today, during our workout on this stage, we're going to do things a little differently for an endurance workout. It's going to be a lot of narrow paths and a couple dozen bridges we'll have to navigate through today. So, even though we're going to be holding a consistent RPE of 5 to 6, we're going to be varying our cadence. And we'll be getting in and out of the saddle to get up the bridge and down the bridge. Xin chào, little one.
Hello.
Hello, xin chào. So, I hope you're ready for some exciting endurance work today. These aren't intervals. We're gonna make sure we're able to lay down a consistent RPE. But I want you to absolutely have fun as we get to head up and down these bridges as we navigate these technical canal paved paths here in the Mekong Delta region. We've got less than 30 seconds left on this warm-up, and then we'll kick off our 22 minutes of endurance. You can already tell so far we've had nothing but twists and turns as we roll through this floodplain in southern Vietnam. Much like the way the temperatures are rising, let's get our effort to be just as hot. Jump up to that RPE of 5 to 6. Keep a nice, steady cadence. Hello! Of 50 to 60, and bridge number 1 under our belt. Spin it. Now, with each of these bridges, I want you to get out of the saddle with me. We're not going to have explosive power like you'd find with intervals, much like the VO2 intervals we do elsewhere in the series, but rather, I want you to feel comfortable being able to get out of the saddle really quickly to vary your cadence, but keep the same power delivered to the pedals. You never know while riding, especially in Vietnam, when you'll need to hop out of the saddle really quickly, whether it's to hop up a bridge, avoid a deep pothole, bunny hop, a dead little rodent or something on the ground. so you don't get all goopy on your tires. You never know. But where we are today, we're getting, I think, a little bit of all of that. Hold that RPE consistent, 5 to 6. We've already done one endurance stage together, so you know the drill. You know the MO. Hold it steady. But today, we're mixing it up with some bridges, some ups and downs. For example, look at this. Potholes, broken up concrete. Hello, Xin Chao. Woo! Insane. This could be a cyclocross course. For all we know. Woo! Navigate, navigate. Another bridge, out of the saddle with me. Spin it light. Woo! Super steep. Up, fun little down. Keep it spinning though. Keep that effort consistent. Oh, nice work. Hello, Xin Chao. We got another bridge to hit, so get ready to go out of the saddle. Punch it. These are super steep. Keep your power strong though. 5 to 6 RPE. And what goes up must come down with a sharp corner at the bottom. So spin it light. Let's keep going. Woo! Nice work. Though it feels like we're rolling through intervals right now, we're just letting the environment take us through some super fun areas. I want you to continue to spin at a power level of 5 to 6 RPE. Power up this bridge so we can stay in the saddle for this one. Nice work. Let's keep going. Increase our cadence. I'll make sure that I'm turning up and dropping your resistance to make sure where there's a section that our cadence needs to go down, you got resistance up. Where we climb, we might have a few quick punchy ups. But generally, these are too fast of hills to actually be considered a sustained climb. One of the interesting things about these canals is the way that they're super narrow in places, but also quite deep, given the way the people here did irrigation. Xin Chao. So it can actually navigate with boats. Half the time it feels like we're riding on single track. Boy, if I wasn't worried about a pinch flat, I'd be running a lower PSI. Or maybe I should get my full suspension mountain bike, or at least my hardtail, and come out to ride this. It's keeping it interesting for sure. Of course we're doing it on a road bike. Xin Chao. I always say the bigger vehicle has the right of way, and I was not gonna play chicken with that motorbike. You're doing great. You'll notice that my cadence has dropped a bit. I want you to keep a steady RP of 5 to 6 right now, with a slightly lower cadence of around 50 to 60. We got to lay down the power to keep moving along this technical path. When in Vietnam, you gotta do it the way they roll here. Nice work. You've been doing awesome so far. Let's zip through over on this way. Fantastic effort. We're about 7 or 8 minutes down. I want you to keep spinning. Woo! Hold that effort steady. Nothing like varying terrain to keep you occupied during an endurance workout. Xin chào. Another bridge here. Woo, up and down. I had a local friend mention to me that much like the bridges that we're traversing here, the up and the down, the dips and the climbs, the Viet Cong, hearkening to where we started, dealt with tunnels to come up and use their guerrilla tactics against US troops. And so our ride today can be analogous to what they went through. And I think the victory of climbing and making it out on top is a very apropos comparison for what we're trying to do. Now, by no means am I comparing my bike ride in the heat and humidity of southern Vietnam to what the Viet Cong or the peoples in the past who were fighting for their freedom or independence or a slew of other things to be the same thing. But it is fun to make those corollaries in order to keep pushing through the pain. You are doing awesome so far. Why don't you lead me out here for just a bit? We got a straightaway. It's been generally too narrow to allow for passing or back and forth. But if we've got a moment to let you lead the way, I want to have a little bit of drafting, because I can tell that after that first endurance workout you did, you've really improved. You've knocked out a couple VO2s, a couple tempos, of course the endurance, as well as an FTP. Okay, let's push it up on the bridge together. Woo! Up, out, and down. How are you feeling at this point? Grab a sip of water. Slow your RP to 5 for a bit. Everywhere we've traveled down here in the southern portion of Vietnam in the Mekong Delta region, it's just canals upon canals upon canals. And so these people's livelihoods are often tied to the waterways in one way or another. And so it's really enjoyable to be able to ride through this area. Okay, we've got a couple quick turns here. Keep spinning. Resistance is up here. Keep going. Keep going. We got a fun little bridge up here. We'll hop over. Hey, a long-tailed boat traversing the canal. Okay, you ready to get up this one? This is an out of the saddle bridge, super steep. Nice work, keep going. Keep going, woo! We can almost see the Top of Vietnam from here. Now spin. Keep going. Down and off to the left. Nice work. Very good. Twists and turns. Little canal bends. Right here. Woo! Hold that RPE, 5 to 6. No time to slow down at all here. Another left. Xin chào. Hello. Oh, up. Steep. Up. Oh, down. Oh, xin chào. Woo. How you feeling after that? I think I may have spiked my heart rate just a bit there. A little more than a normal endurance ride would have, but I think it's okay because we've generally done a pretty good job holding that consistent RPE of 5 to 6. You've done awesome so far. Really proud of your work. Okay, we're gonna take this right. Watch for more motorbikes and let's go. Woo! I'm gonna be out of the saddle for just a bit. This is bumpy. See how I'm spinning circles, trying to keep my course steady through that. Oh. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I was very much looking forward to a little bit of paved road. It wasn't jostling my teeth. Now we can at least focus on just spinning perfect circles, laying down that power as part of this endurance ride. But what did you think of that section? That was a lot of fun. Definitely mixed things up. Beep, 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 beep. Just let people know we're here. Beep, beep. A perfect string of bananas. Multiple bunches on a vine hanging down right in front of a school crossing sign. I don't see anything like that back at home in Utah. A definite reminder that we are on the heat and humidity of southern Vietnam. Obviously, we're feeling that heat right now as we're holding down a solid 6 on the RPE level. Keep it going. We got a nice flat section, cadence 60 to 70 here. No excuses for varying. We've done our in and out of the saddle work today. Now it's just sit and grind. Awesome. Even though we've gotten out of that canal section, there's still so many interesting things to see. Always a feast for the senses here. All the little homes are part storefront, part dwelling. So many bright, vibrant colors. It's an impressive place to be, to say the least. I've said it a few times and I'll say it a few more. I'm starting to appreciate those things that are quintessential Vietnam. And for me, on this ride, one of them is absolutely, there's no such thing as just sitting in the saddle. Come on, let's get out on this bridge, traverse it, back down. Leave me out for a sec. See if you can catch those nice ladies on the motorbikes. Hold a solid 6 here, cadence of 70 or so. Nice work. Very good work. I really like what you're doing there. That's fantastic. I can see you've already taken those lessons learned during our first segments or stages and applied them. After today, we will be knocking out an FTP interval. So come back for that one. And then we're halfway done with the series. And you'll have already felt and seen the gains associated with this amazing advanced performance series here in Vietnam. Keep laying down that power. We're not done yet. Just under 5 minutes to go. You're doing great. Engaging those different muscle groups is important. And though I would say there's not much home to write about when it comes to these guys, it's important to work them so you don't just have leg day on your resume. You're doing great. Just over 3 minutes to go on our endurance ride before we move to our cool down. Xin chào. Back to the narrow canal ways. Bridge coming up here. Get ready to hop out of the saddle. 3, 2, 1, up. Woo! Woo! Nice work. Way to roll into that. And like most of these canals, there's usually an approach with a couple big bumps due to the settling of the concrete. So we don't just get a roll in smooth like we'd be riding in a velodrome. We gotta prep our tires for that approach so we don't blow out a tube or get a snake bite in our tire and tube from the rim is digging into it. 2 minutes to go here in the heat. Oh man, I am totally feeling this workout today. I hope you are as well. Hello. Oh, xin chào. Beep, 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 beep. Hello. Keep spinning. Consistent RPE here, 5-6. Cadence of around 60 to 70, maybe a little bit more, depending on what your sweet spot is. As I've mentioned in other segments and series, riders need to find whether they're a slower spinning rider that just delivers raw power, or someone who keeps a higher cadence and uses cardiovascular prowess to keep that high effort going. I'm more of the latter than the former. Dude, we are amazingly close to the end. Oh. Less than a minute to go. Oh, we're at about 30 seconds. Keep this going down here. Steamy canal to our right. Narrow passageway straight ahead. Keep spinning it. Motorbikes zipping by left and right. Hold it to the end here. We're gonna finish it out on this bridge. Big approach, big bump, whoa, like usual. Woo! Oh man. Pull it back now. Pull it back. Oh, a much welcome cool down. Drop your cadence here to between 40 and 50. Get that RP to between 2 and 3 at this point. You and I have totally earned it. Great work on that. Oh man. With the canopy overhead, it's almost as though we're riding through tunnels. Tunnels that are terribly hot, terribly humid, with sun beating down. And things to dodge every which way, shape, and form. Plus little bridges jumping up and over canals. Sensory experience. Ooh, here's another one. We'll be wrapping up today's ride at a new age religious monument here where the peoples of Vietnam have combined facets of many religions into one, where there's the concept, hello, of a greater being. Whew. We are now approaching the end of our cool down, arriving at the Cao Dai Temple. This is a religion founded in Vietnam where they take the best of many of the world's faiths and apply it together. I am Casey Zaugg, your iFit trainer. You did an amazing job today during that endurance workout. Until I see you for those FTP intervals next time, keep spinning. Peace.